Okay, we are going to make a very inexpensive, as much as I can, new platform for my bear bait. And the platform is going to hold my pop-up blind. It's my favorite stand. I've got several stands up in trees, but I love the ones where you can put a pop-up blind on it. And my pop-up blind is exactly 5 feet by 5 feet. So I'm going to make this platform 5 by 5, which you're thinking, you should give a little room. Well, I am. The platform itself, the frame is going to be 5 by 5, and then the plywood on top, or whatever I can find as scrap, will probably be 6 by 6. So a little overlap. Yeah, it kills me because I had to go and buy a piece of lumber. I had to buy a 2 by 6 by 10. Killed me for the local prices. This is not pressure treated, which obviously pressure treated is better. I'm just not going to pay the price in this small town. So I'm just going to paint it when I'm done. I have a 5-gallon bucket of mist tinted exterior paint that my son got me at Lowe's for like $20 when he was up in Anchorage. And so I'm just going to paint that with gray exterior paint. That should be just fine and keep it on the cheap. Okay, let's put this thing together and I'll show you step by step. I'm not going to film each step, but you'll get the picture. Okay, I've just cut my 2 by 6 by 10s in half. Right, they were a little over 10. I had to trim a little bit. So each one of these is 5 feet. So just keep in mind, if you're in a hurry and you're not thinking, if you wanted to make this platform exactly 5 feet by 5 feet, because my pop-up blind is 5 feet by 5 feet, right? You'd have to compensate and cut one of these shorter, right? Because if you butt them up like this on both ends, right? This is 1.5 inches, and the other side is 1.5 inches, right? I'm probably not telling you anything you don't know. So this is 5 feet, and then there's 1.5 inches and 1.5 inches. So if you do it this way, you're going to get a slight rectangle that's 5 feet by 5 feet 3 inches. Follow? So for me, I don't care because I am going to put a piece of plywood on top, or maybe a couple pieces. That's going to be 6 by 6 for a little overlap on the sides. Not much of an overlap, but just enough. So anyway, I just thought I'd remind you of that. Let me bolt this thing together. Okay, these are all bolted together or screwed together. I keep saying bolted, but I'm just use those 3-inch extras. I might put a third in these after I get everything together. See how stiff it is. All right, I'm going to take this inside, and then I'm going to put these. These are 2x4s, and they're 5 feet long because they were left over from something. I don't know why, but I have 4 that are exactly 5 feet long, so can't get any better than that. And we will put these in to help support the plywood platform on top. Yeah, I mean, they don't have to be 2x6s. It'll lighten it up. It'll still be fine. So think about it. I mean, plenty of houses have floors that are 2x4s. So, all right, I'm going to go inside and then we'll get this. Okay, so I just brought this in. I brought these 2x4s in that are 5 feet long, right? Because this piece run is 5 feet, right? So 5 feet, and there's 4 of them. And so just to even space them evenly, right? This is 5 feet long, so 60 inches. And we're going to divide 60 inches by 5. Why 5? Because there's 5 bays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And 60 divided by 5 is 12. So that means every foot, right, we're going to have a stud or a stringer. Yep, and I'm just going to do that on both sides just to give me a guide. These are flush to the floor, right? So there is a gap, right? But there's sorry about that. Here, see? So there is a gap, but this is the top. It's upside down right now, so when we flip it over, everything will be flush for the plywood to sit on top. Make sense? All right, And then, you know, these don't have to be exact. It's a bear stand. And it's only going to be 8 or 10 feet off the ground. So, yeah, let me mark out 12 inches along the way here. And then screw those in. And then we'll put in some bracing. Alright, so I ended up, you know, I talked about painting this frame and I was going to poly it, but I ended up just slapping it with a bunch of old cabin stain. I have several 5-gallon buckets. This one's been kicking around for years, and so I just slapped that on. That's going to be good enough. Is it as good as the poly? No, of course not, but it's good enough. It's a bear stand, and I'm getting a little impatient. It's been a couple days. It's been snowing again, raining, snow again. It's freaking April 14th. Tomorrow's the kickoff, right, where you can start putting baits in. I might go up country, at least put a barrel in, but anyway. Oh, and a couple additions too from our last. I put these are just 2x4 scraps, and I just put those in the corners to keep it from racking. Yeah, just these corners, very simple, and just to keep racking back and forth. Was it required or essential? Absolutely not. I'm going to put the plywood on top and then it's going to lock it in, but when we haul it in, I don't know, it's going to be, you know, we'll have to drag this thing in the snow here, and so yeah, it's just going to keep it a little stiffer. Anyway, I've already flipped this. I've done both sides. That's all I'm going to do on this, and let me just show you. And then the base, all right, I end up cutting these old pieces. There's a piece of old plywood, but it wasn't quite a full sheet. And then there's a couple pieces of this stuff with hinges. I know it looks funny, it's just going to lay on top. These I ripped out of an old RV I had. Been sitting around forever. One of those things where people like, well, I'll just throw them away. I'm like, no, I'm going to have a need for them. Well, now I do. They fit perfectly across. Like I said, I've turned them all to 6 feet long. So they're going to 3 across on that platform. But anyway, okay. Next step is get this thing out to the bear site. Sunny today, but I think it's snow and rain tomorrow, and snow and rain the next day. I don't know though. Today was not supposed to be sunny, so who knows? Okay, we'll talk to you. All right. Well, we put these elevator brackets on. I did. So this is ready to haul up there. And then we'll salvage those 4x4 legs off the old stand, haul them to the new stand. I think we'll bring a chainsaw. But yeah, and don't forget, you can get these on Amazon as low as like 39 bucks. They used to be 100 and some. You can still spend 100 and some if you want, but no need. These were $39, 40 bucks with the screws. So there you go. Oh, I was watching that. I watched it the other day.
It kind of gives you a flavour of actually how hard Everest is. I've always wondered about what the heavy stuff looks like. I'll take pictures of you.
Okay.
Nails everywhere.
So this should, motherfucker.
Too big.
I
I
swear.
hope you bought a whole box full of those.
I didn't, but I did bring. Holy cow!
I don't mess around.
Oh.
This is safety here.
Yeah. Just like a real chainsaw. Huh. Hold on, I'll get the camera with you. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, maybe here. Oh, you got it. You did it. Okay. Alright. We won't even mess with that one right now. All we need is 4. So let's get these. Alright. Alright. Let's put that here right now. Okay. Spin this around. Oh, good work. Piece of cake. Nothing to it. Nothing to it. All right, I'll get a 2x4. Oh, okay. All right. And grab some 2x4s. Yeah.
Oh, you want 2x4s?
Yeah, because what we'll do is we'll just put one cross, so then we can flip it. Oh yeah, look at that, perfect. Okay. Yeah, we'll just wait for the snow to melt out. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna